Portrait by the Artist's Mother, version 2, a product of Kinglake Film Partnership in partnership with the Hartman's Community Center. June Cleaver had expired on the operating table in 1965 and was placed in cold storage animation by her husband as part of the experiment involving the Apollo moon program. Sometime in the late 21st century, scientists had discovered by injecting an alien reptilian DNA plus nanobots into the bodies of the frozen people, they could regenerate and revive them. And this was done to June Cleaver in 2099, and she was kept alive with this alien reptilian DNA. June Cleaver, being a drudge housewife from the mid-20th century, wasn't used to the loose moral standards and clothing of the approaching 22nd century. She wasn't really used to walking around in a space chick outfit, skimpy, and with a matching ray gun. Nor was June Cleaver aided into her transition into the 22nd century by the effects of the alien reptilian DNA in her system. She had telepathic powers and various other physical changes that occurred that were causing people to react more extremely towards her than normal. Suppressed emotions and bystanders were being raised when June passed them by. Late, scientists of the 22nd century, such as Dr. Sigurd von Charming, realized that the people they had revived with the alien DNA were altering massively, and the end result seemed to be that June and the others would be turning into alien reptiles. This change had to be suppressed somehow, and when they discovered that June was pregnant with her child, they had to decide what to do. The scientists decided to let June carry through her pregnancy or egg-laying, whatever the case may be, in as natural manner as possible. Unlike other women in the 22nd century, June was going to bear her daughter the old-fashioned way, and it was a painful, mind-numbing experience that caused her to temporarily go insane and cause other physiological changes to her body. June was quite literally getting bigger, greener, scalier, and more alien on the birthing bed as she delivered her monstrous child and slowly, massively turned into a monster herself. All the scientists could do is pray that somehow the alien hormones would return her to a more normal form. Somehow, her proper human genetics reasserted itself, and June began to shrink and become more normal. And she gave birth to a healthy baby daughter. And all the records of what had transpired were locked up and sealed in the hospital. 16 years later, June had suppressed all those horrid memories and was a quiet housewife working in the holodeck sanatorium where she and other afflicted residents from the 20th century stayed away from the wide world out there. And every once in a while, her daughter, who normally stayed outside with the other wild ones, would come in and visit her mother. In these 16 years, a new batch of people in suspended coal slabs from the 20th century had been discovered, and plans were underway to revive them. However, the only method they had was the alien reptilian DNA regeneration technology. However, they wanted to avoid having to ship a new batch to the holodeck sanatoriums, and so a Starship program befriended June and soon fell in love with her daughter, and it started a lover's triangle that would cause problems for all of them.